Hello and welcome. My name is Michael Gill, and I own Texas Senior Living Locators in Austin, Texas. In this video, we are going to discuss the tasks that are prudent to have done before a move to memory care. First, when someone is having memory problems or other dementia signs, a visit to the general practitioner or a neurologist are in order. That's because there are a couple of different medical issues that can lead to signs of dementia, but which are reversible. Remember that a definition of dementia is an irreversible and progressive neurocognitive disorder, so you always want to rule out things that you can fix. The most common medical condition that can mimic dementia is a urinary tract infection. It is counterintuitive, but a UTI is something happening in the groin and can really mess up your cognitive function. But it is easily treated with antibiotics. There are other medical conditions to look at as well. Dehydration, for example. More serious is hydrocephalus, which is water in the brain, and which is reversible with surgery. Thyroid disorders can successfully be treated with drugs. And side effects from medications can be addressed by a medication review. All of these are factors that can lead to dementia-like symptoms, and all are reversible. While you're at the doctor's, it's a good idea to get a formal dementia diagnosis. This is a necessary precondition to move into a memory care. The reason for that is a memory care community is a secure environment. There's a lock on the front door to prevent a resident from wandering out and getting hurt themselves or getting lost. This is a necessary safety factor, but we can't restrain somebody against their will without a sound medical reason. It's also helpful if the doctor can diagnose what kind of dementia your loved one has. Sometimes this requires a visit to a neurologist or a neuropsychologist. It isn't always possible to obtain a diagnosis more specific than generalized dementia, nor is it absolutely necessary for placement in the memory care community. But it is sometimes helpful to have a specific diagnosis so that you can have the basis from which to anticipate the downward trajectory of the disease. And occasionally, it helps in the selection of the memory care community. Next, you need to get your loved one's legal papers in order. To move into a community, you will need to provide them with 2 powers of attorney, financial and medical. This is because the community needs to know who will pay for the bills and who will make the medical decisions. But beyond this, everyone needs a will, an advanced medical directive, and a HIPAA authorization form. A very important point to add is that there needs to be a backup name on the powers of attorney in case something happens to the primary person listed. Sometimes I run across a situation where someone with memory problems does not have their powers of attorney in place. In this instance, an attorney may not be able to notarize the powers of attorney because an attorney is an officer of the court. He cannot witness a signature if he knows the signer is non-compos mentis. A workaround for this that I've seen is for the family to download a power of attorney form off the internet and take the form and the loved one to a bank to notarize the signature. The memory care community just needs to paper their files and isn't much interested in the legal nuances. Financial institutions are another matter. The third task to have done in anticipation of a move to a memory care community is completion of a financial inventory. This provides a budget for the rest of the loved one's life. It is up to the family to determine how much money to spend, but one principle is important. If possible, we must try to not run out of money before the end of the loved one's life. The financial inventory starts with a monthly income from Social Security and pensions, as well as a conservative estimate of income from savings. Next is the value of the house less the mortgage. Then the combined value of bank accounts, mutual funds, and other savings. If long-term care insurance or veterans benefits are available, then they need to be listed too, as does any other real estate. I don't usually worry about personal assets like cars, furniture, or artwork because it is rare that this category of assets adds much to the total amount. But if there is a collection of gold coins, that would be helpful, of course. I hope that this discussion of tasks to prepare for a move to a memory care community has been helpful. Please watch my other memory care videos for more tips on the process of moving into a memory care community. My name is Michael Gill, and if you are interested in assisted living, independent living, or memory care in the Austin, Texas area, please call me at 512-630-7133. Thank you and good day.